What could be better than having talent? A card trick that does itself! You lazy bastard! This free beer courtesy of Netflix. The year 2117, robot overlords will control the world. The human resistance will meet in bars, and the only password to get in will be Scam School. Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the streets. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and this week we are back in Austin at the Nomad Bar to explode your brains out. I'm less concerned about card tricks and more concerned about beer. What an awesome situation we have. Now that we're back in Austin, we've got a veteran all the way back, like, I don't even remember how many episodes it was.
50.
You really? Dude,
I think so.
Yeah, eating flaming balls of fire.
Yeah, I ate your flaming balls.
That's right, but then you grew a mustache. I'd like to think it's because of Scam School that it made you more of a man.
Actually, it spontaneously popped out after I ate the fire.
It also
and I have it, every time I shave it, it just pops right back out.
Automatically. All right, so we've got Colin, we got Roberto, we got Chris, longtime fans, and this is what I love, is these are all friends of mine, which is good because the trick I'm about to show you is one of the simplest tricks. It literally does itself. You have to do nothing.
Perfect.
It's magic.
Beautiful. Because I'm an idiot.
That's right.
And I'm lazy. So
Like,
that's
how
awesome.
convenient that we have this. All right, who wants to be my victim for this trick?
I guess I'll be the victim.
All three of you. Put
All
hands
three of
up.
us, yeah.
There we go.
Can I say
We'll
idiot?
volunteer.
I'll tell you, here's what I'm gonna do. Let me just start. Colin, cut the cards anywhere you want, replace the cut.
There.
Boom! And then pass it on down to Roberto. Roberto, you cut the cards. Anywhere you want, replace the cut. Any trick I could do while drinking beer is rad. Oh, Chris, you're just gonna jump in because you think you know how to. Yep, cut it and replace it. All right. Maybe I would have known what card was on top when I handed it to you. And maybe I had eagle eyes, was kind of following when you did it. And maybe I was barely following it when Roberto did it, but by the time I got to Chris, there's no way for me to know. In fact, none of us know what this card is right here on top.
Not at all.
I'm gonna set it right over here. Did you feel like you were influenced? Like you were forced one way or the other?
Not at all.
Totally fair, right?
Absolutely fair.
Nobody knows what this card is, but you know who does know what the card is the deck. And you can even ask the cards which is the card they picked. We'll start by asking what color the card is. So we'll just spell out the word C-O-L-O-R and then flip over a red. So according to the cards, it's a red card. Now let's do the value. Let's ask what the number is. So I'll go N-U-M-B-E-R, and it says 3. So I'll tell you what, let's look for the perfect match. Let's see exactly what card it is. So what I'll do is I'll ask for the matching card. So I'll say M-A-T-C-H-I-N-G-C-A-R-D, and according to the cards, the matching card is the 3 of diamonds, which means without me doing anything, without me having any skills or talent or precognition, the cards knew that the card you would pick was the 3 of hearts.
Demons! How did you...
I love this because, like, literally, I don't know what the card is until the cards literally tell me. Do you guys want to learn how to do this?
Hell yeah!
All right, let's make it happen. We gotta thank our sponsors. Stupid thing's busted. Apparently you can't watch Netflix on an ATM, and that's the only place I can think of where you can't watch Netflix. You can watch it on your iPhone, on your Android, on your PS3, your Wii, your Wii U, your Xbox, your PC, you name it. Look, man, Netflix is the greatest thing to happen to my entire life. It's all the movies you should care about all in one beautiful, delightful land where you watch them on demand and in super high quality. In fact, they even take forgotten franchises of the past and resurrect them to make you happy. Head on over to netflix.com/scamschool. Not only can you sign up for a free 30-day trial, get all the movies you want for 30 days. You get like fat with movies. You'll get like movies diabetes, and it won't cost you nothing. And you'll be giving us free money so that we can give you free beer. Sign up right now, netflix.com/scamschool. Now, there really are precious few tricks in Magic that actually impress people and legitimately require no skill whatsoever. The only thing this one requires is a little bit of preparation. About 50 episodes ago, we learned about something called the Cy Stebbins stack, and we used it to estimate how many cards you would pick up at random. Turns out there's a million different tricks you can do with the Cy Stebbins stack, and this is one of my favorites. In this case, if you don't remember, the Cy Stebbins stack is one where you set up the cards in what they call chased order. CHSD, clubs, hearts, spades, diamond. Each card, 3 more than the one before it. So 3 of hearts, plus 3 becomes 6, plus 3 becomes 9, plus 3 becomes queen, plus 3 becomes 2, plus 3 becomes 5, and so on. And then the suits go clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. So if you start here with the queen of clubs, plus 3 is 2, 2 of hearts, plus 3 is 5, 5 of spades, and then plus 3 is 8 for 8 of diamonds. Make sense? Right? So CHSD, chased order, and you do that the entire time through, and you get what's called a cyclical Cy-Stebbins stack. Now this thing is so old, there's references as far back as like the 17th century to having this kind of stack deck. And there's a million different things you could do. At the very least, you can, for example, you could cut a card and take a look at it, and because you know the next card will be 3 more, and the next one in the deck, so in this case, if it's 4, the value would become 7, and because it's a diamond, we know it's gotta be
Spades.
clubs, CHSD, right? So we know that the next card will be the 7 of clubs, right? But in this case, there are certain serendipitous things that happen, and no matter what, as long as you have this stack set up, what you can do is you can cut the cards as much as you want, and what I do is I hold it as though I'm in shuffling position, you know, because there's something called the Hindu shuffle that looks like this, but as long as you only do 1 move each turn, you're never actually changing the order of the cards. Likewise, you can hold it in what looks like overhand shuffle,
But because you know the order, you're holding.
but again, you're only cutting it over and over and over again, right? And then if you want to get fancy, you could do stuff like various false shuffles, like this kind of stuff, and we'll get into those in future Scam School episodes. But you want to give the impression that the cards are in a random order, and you want to be hands-off, right? You say, cut the cards. In this case, I had 3 of you guys cutting the cards, and we ended up with a random card on top. Now, you can have somebody look at the card and know it. You could do it as a mind reading thing and zero in on it. But I like the mystery of having neither me nor the audience member know what it is. And then once you do, all you got to remember is that it's color, number, and matching card. Those are the words. And the reason I'm making a big deal about saying this is because I forgot twice what the words were, and I kid you not, I spent 30 freaking minutes today being like, was it C-O-L, was it value, V-A-L-U-E? No, was it matching
Color
cards?
have a U like the Brits.
Yes, exactly.
Something like that.
Color, right? So again, it's, let's say let's pick a card we genuinely don't know. So none of us know what this card is. We'll set it off to the side. Now here's the thing. When you deal the cards out, you are going to undo your Cy-Stebbins stack, because right now they're all in order, and when you deal cards down, you reverse the order of them. You can keep it in Cy-Stebbins order if you do stuff face up, but then you run the risk of people noticing that there's a pattern over and over again. So again, I would rather keep everything face down. I'd rather torch a deck, and in fact, I always keep a second deck ready to go in my pocket. So they can screw it up, and I can put the cards away, I'm using air quotes here, and then pull out, say, well, let's do it again. And then you pull out what looks like the same deck, and you can do the same trick. So in this case, we're gonna say we wanna know the color, so it's C-O-L-O-R, and then the next one you turn over will indicate the color. So we think it's a red card. Now we're gonna pick, what's the next one?
That would be let's see, a value.
Number.
Saha!
I screwed it up.
You're trying to screw it up. It's number, right?
That's right.
So it's N-U-M-B-E-R. You turn it over. 2. So we got a red and a 2. And what's the last one?
Value?
No! See, there is no value. That was my mistake. I got that. That's what screwed me up.
See, I know matching card's the last one.
Matching card.
Matching card.
It's
Matching card?
color, number,
That's a top
matching card. So I just go
card.
M-A-T-C-H-I-N-G-C-A-R-D, and we get the 2 of hearts. And if everything was right, this should be what?
2 of hearts.
No, because that's the 2 of hearts. Focus.
Oh, 2 diamonds. God damn it. I'm terrible at this.
It's for a trick that requires no skill.
Skill, it takes
You
a
guys
lot.
are having a shockingly difficult time with this.
difficult. How many?
And then boom, and it matches. Any questions about this?
No.
All right, which one of you assholes is going to perform it for me?
Well, I think the 3 of us should.
I
Each
guess
one of
we
us
all
gets.
agree, yeah.
Each one of us
Yeah,
gets.
good. That's good. That's
Brilliant
right
idea.
sir.
You guys get my pre-prepared deck.
triumvirate of
Let's
power.
do this. Oh, well, hello, gentlemen. I understand you have a skill of legerdemain you'd like to show me.
Why, yes, we do.
Indeed we do.
What you got there, sir?
Why, I have an ordinary deck of cards, and I would like to... No,
You know that's one of my pet peeves. Don't ever call it an ordinary deck of cards, because that's code for like.
How did I know that?
Seriously, these are messed up decks of cards.
However did I know that?
Exactly. All right.
How about this deck of cards fell off a truck in Manhattan?
There you go.
I picked it up.
I would rather think it's stolen
Nice
than
and
gimmicked
legitimate,
in some
Stolen
way.
is better.
All right,
I
what am-
want you to cut that deck of cards.
Cut that deck of cards, all right. And so here's one thing I always point out is I say cut the cards and complete the cut each time. Because what you don't want is if you just say something vague like cut the cards
You
a
don't
whole
want
bunch of
to do that
times,
on, like, triple
you
cut
go
thing.
burp, 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 and then
Yeah.
that's
Like this
gonna
guy did.
mess everything up.
We are going to dazzle you with the power of the deck.
Really? Go
Yes. Yes, we are.
on. The power of the deck
First,
compels you. Yes.
we are going to take the top card off that deck.
All right.
Put it down on the table.
But I don't know what this card is.
Well,
How
no.
do we?
What,
You know
what-
who knows?
Who knows?
Deck.
What?
The first thing the deck does is tell you what color that card is.
How do we do that?
Why? You put down the word color. C-O-L-O-R. Now flip the next card over. That's a red card.
The next thing the deck tells you is the number of the cards. So if you would so kindly flip over the cards in the following order: N, U, M, B, E, R.
Yeah.
Flip over the next card.
Yes.
Holy crap! The number is 3.
Oh, wow.
So now we need the matching card.
The matching card, how do we find that?
You asked the almighty deck, of course.
C-A-R-D. Woo! And it's the 3 of hearts, which means, wait, are you telling me that I just randomly picked the same card that we picked up?
Yes, because it was an unset up deck.
Oh my God, that was amazing. Gentlemen, thank you guys so much. So yes, you are gonna have to do a little bit of preparation, but trust me, it's so worth it. The pain to glory ratio on this thing is off the freaking scale. The trick literally does itself. And the best part is, if you get a brand new deck of cards, it's way easy and way fast to put together that size, stem, and stack. Now, I want to hear about all your success stories and failure stories, so post them in the comments right below. I respond to all of those, especially on release nights. And of course, you should follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/Schwood. Follow the show at twitter.com/scamschool. And if you want to suggest your favorite bar scam, write me directly at brian@schwood.com. Don't forget, of course, we got scam packs still available over at scamstuff.com. And make sure to join us next week because we're going to have a cybernetic implant expert who's going to explain how with 3 Monopoly cards and an old LED light, you can become a Terminator. That's a real thing. I didn't make that up. That's for reals.